Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 663, and it is your review of Song of the Horse from director Akira Kurosawa as we continue our Kurosawa month here. As always, is the nerd you're going to hear the host, Sean Lance, our wonderful co host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful Monday evening.
Yeah. Monday evening, live and early for our patrons over at patreon.com/nerdcore. At the $1 tier, you get this episode live streamed and early before anybody else gets to watch it on in the public at on 12 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday. But before we can get into today's review, Brad, how are you doing, man?
Doing good, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just noticing I should have asked for that edge up, huh? I really should have asked for that edge
Fine.
up.
I think you're fine.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh,
How's your Monday been, Brad?
fuck. Fuck work. Swear to God. Some days.
Brad's like I don't
Some
know how
days
much
you're like,
more.
I should have stayed home.
Yep. No, was that one of today? Yeah, I guess that was today, huh? Today
Yep.
was one of those days.
One of those days.
Yeah. Damn, Brad. I understand, bro. I really understand, man. Sometimes it's like that.
Time zones
Yeah,
got me fucked up.
yeah, dude.
Because I got
Time
used
zone.
to I got used to putting the info and then it like changed and then I noticed right before we got on here. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, yeah. Um. Oh my God. Last episode. What's it called for the live show? We didn't really have much time to talk because, of course, what's it called? Brad had decided to fuck up the schedule for one day. Um, and I wanted to bring up a couple things. Yeah, I wanted to bring up Akira Toriyama. I wanted to say rest in peace to the great Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball. Um, Brad might not. Brad's like, yeah, lend him your energy. That's right. Brad more than
That
me.
man is stuck on fucking Snake Way.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say Brad more than me is the one who watched for all the Dragon Ball from the beginning. What's it called? I watched DBZ. I watched Dragon Ball Z, but what's it called?
I watched Dragon Ball Z more than I did because they had Dragon Ball Z on Toonami.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. But I wanted to bring up that because what's it called? Of course, is legendary. What's it called animator and like I told Brad, the greatest Mexican ever to ever live, man. And I'll take
yeah,
no.
I saw a meme yesterday and it said people sad in Japan over his loss and it wasn't much emotion,
Yeah,
and then people sad in like Argentina
yeah.
and just people weeping openly, throwing themselves to the ground.
Yep, yep. Oh my God, yeah. It's quite the what's it called the loss, man. But yeah, I wanted to bring that up. I wanted to ask if you had been watching anything, Brad. I know you caught up on something, right?
I did. I watched Poor Things.
Yes, yes. We might be able to sit down and do an extra review of that one after the review on Thursday. So we'll be able to do something with that. But you got to pour things, right?
Yep, and that's all I'm saying because I ain't stating no more of my opinion to no one until I get to the show.
Yeah. You trying not to get what's it called the next BTK killer?
No, no.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck that guy, bro. Yeah, yeah,
The man had apparently never seen a body horror film.
yeah. Like, dude, you sound like the next BTK killer. I'm like, fuck yourself, bro. Fuck yourself. Yeah.
What was that movie? Who was the director?
That's Cronenberg.
It was Cronenberg.
Oh wait, for
Apparently, the
what? For
man has
poor
never.
things?
No, no, not that one. Cronenberg.
The one Existence.
Apparently,
Yeah,
the
it
man
was.
had never seen a Cronenberg movie because
Yeah,
everything Raul said about it was like, yeah, it's a Cronenberg movie.
yeah. He's just a troll, bro. He's a stupid fucking troll who wants to be
Yeah.
a little fucking asshole. Um, but yeah, man. It's Yeah, it's that's the thing, Brad. That's the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
The next HBK killer? What did Shawn Michaels do? Nothing, man. Nothing. The next BTK apparently. Yeah.
tuning up the band.
Yeah. Yeah. I was tuning something else up apparently. Um. But yeah. I watched a bunch of the movies I need to watch for what's it called for the letterbox challenge I'm doing. I'm at number 11 today, and I'm watching Infernal Affairs from Hong Kong,
Mm.
which is the original film that inspired the remake known as The Departed from Martin Scorsese.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, which is a very different film from The Departed,
I mean,
but
De
good
Niro. I don't.
nonetheless.
I don't think. I don't think De Niro was in The Departed though.
No, no, it was Nicholson,
Yeah.
DiCaprio, Wahlberg in a rare good
Fucking
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, yeah,
Matt Damon.
yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I loved the what's it called? The end of the
How about
Oscars with
these apples?
I love the end of the Oscars with fucking what's it called? Messi peeing on Matt Damon's star at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That whole little bit never gets old between him and Kimmel. It
No,
doesn't.
I remember the Tom Brady clip where Tom Brady throws the football through Matt Damon's top window.
I love it, man. But yeah, I love the picture of like it just ends with fucking Messi just what's it called pissing on
Well, they
that.
didn't let the dog into the fucking Oscars. What do you expect?
Yeah. So no Jack Nicholson to Hong Kong. I'm guessing no Jack Nicholson. You have Andy Lau though. You have Andy Lau. But yeah, no, and Tony Long Choi.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. But no Jack Nicholson. No Jack Nicholson. Brad also had a really funny experience watching this with his dogs.
Yeah, my dogs love horses.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely enthralled with horses.
yep, 100% right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, but this is gonna be a very different review, guys. I'm not sure how long we're gonna go here because this is a very straightforward movie from Kurosawa. This is a what's it called documentary, and it's about horses,
I
and it
also,
really doesn't go farther than that.
I also watched Happy Together, which we're reviewing on Thursday. So
Yes,
I did
awesome.
watch
Okay,
that.
awesome. Yeah, yeah. Josh on Criterion Channel.
No, Max.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I will make sure. Well, I want to know what version Max had because there's a new restoration of that one.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not positive.
yeah. But yeah. Um, with that said, I guess we should just do this, Brad. I mean, it's gonna be difficult, guys, but I think we can make it to at least 20 minutes, Brad.
I mean,
20.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. This is his one and only documentary, guys. This is the only documentary he ever made, and this is also the only movie to ever be like of his to be less than 90 minutes, right? Like this is
Yeah, what is it, an hour?
dude, it's an hour and 13 minutes
Yeah, that's like the shortest Kurosawa movie.
I've ever fucking seen in my life,
Yeah,
bro.
most of them around 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Brad. Let's do this then. Guys, if you haven't watched Song of the Horse, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. It's a documentary about horses. There's not much for you to get spoiled. But if you have, get out of here. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the film, go ahead and stay. This is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Brad. This website known as Akira Kurosawa.info has all this. At least Mifune does a good job acting like a horse. This is way past the time that Mifune and him were on speaking terms, I believe. Yeah,
But still, that was funny.
yeah, that's really funny. So I'm just gonna read some stuff from here. I'm not gonna read everything, right? But I'm gonna read some stuff here. Um, Song of the Horse is a 1971 documentary film that Akira Kurosawa directed for Nippon Television. Its subject is the thoroughbred racehorses. Song of the Horse was Kurosawa's only documentary film, as well as his only work for television. This also might be the only time we've ever discussed a TV film. By the way, guys, not much of those here on the
Mm.
channel. Son of the Horse is a documentary film with voiceover provided by an older man and a boy, possibly grandfather and grandson. The older voice tells the younger about horses. um, excuse me. In the early 1970s, Kurosawa found himself in a difficult place following the 1965 Red Beard. The director had made two unsuccessful attempts at launching Hollywood-funded projects, and his subsequent Japanese comeback film, Todeskaden, had been both a critical and box office failure in 1970. As the Japanese film industry was struggling and funding was difficult to find, Kurosawa decided to follow the example set by other directors such as Shohei Inamura, who had found a new home creating work creative home cr- a new home creative working wow new creative home working on documentaries for the small screen. So I didn't proofread. Where the subject of horses came from is uncertain to me, but Kurosawa had certainly always loved the animals. Very little information is available about the production of Song of the Horse, but much of that appears to have been shot in the summer of 1971. The crew was small and included Kurosawa, regular Masaru Satsu, who composed the music, which together with the images plays a central role in the documentary. The film has a distinctive tune, and there are times where the music and sound, or lack of any, is fairly experimental. Um, yeah, and so what's it called? The Song of Horse was generally unavailable until the U.S. based Samurai DVD released a version with English subtitles. The region free DVD is a fairly good quality as long as you recognize that this is a Japanese TV film from 1971. The resolution is 720 by 480. Yep. And the image is at times blurry with relatively washed out colors. Yep. No extras. The subtitles are very good though. This is available. This is available. I thought this was a lost film, but it's not. This is actually like it's available. There's a fucking DVD of this movie, Brad. Um, so released on August 1971. It sits at an hour and 13 minutes. Directed by Kurosawa and produced by Yoshi Matsue and Sasuhiko Goto. And what's it called? No budget available, and starring Noboru Mitani and Hiroyuki Kawase. Music is done by Masaru Satsu, performed by Tokyo Chamber Orchestra. Cinematography is done by Mitsushi Kanao. Sound is Tetsuya Otashi, and editing is Reiko Kaneko. Yeah, that's it, right? And this entry here is written by Vili over at kirakurosawa.info.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So guys, I mean it when I say I've never seen a movie more straightforward from Kurosawa than this one. It is literally a grandson and a grandpa talking about horses, and you have footage about horses, and there's music playing in the background. He does nothing else with this documentary. No interviews, no nothing. It is very simple. Yet, I really liked the cinematography. And I thought that the music fit this documentary very well. And it is not too short and it is not too long. It is really good that it's at 73 minutes. Because if I had to see another minute of these horses, the Emperor might have gotten his first stinker from me. And the horse as himself. Damn straight, Stacy. Yeah. Brad, what are your initial thoughts on Song of the Horse?
Well, this was a horse movie. Uh,
Yeah.
get-
A
when they
whole lot
literally
of
say
horse.
"Song of the Horse," I mean Kurosawa made a horse movie. I don't, I don't know what. I mean, if you're looking for a movie to calm down to, this is the movie. Like,
Like 24 frames from Kiarostami, right, Brad?
yeah, with the music and with just you put this on and you just like meditate. That's that's what I say, and kick your dogs out of the room. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I don't. It's a 1970 made for TV film movie, so I mean, it's definitely shot like a Kurosawa. I mean, there's not much else to say on it. It's a horse documentary from the most acclaimed director ever, who probably only took this job because he needed the work. So, I mean, with that, and maybe because he really liked horses, hopefully. Um,
I think he did like horses,
I
bro.
mean, I don't think he would have taken the job completely if he didn't, but the parts of me are like, yeah, he was kind of in a rough patch here. Like, because for a man who like just made these epics,
Go play pong. Shut up. We're gonna talk about the horse I lost fortune on at the track.
but
God
yeah,
damn
for
it.
him to make this during a downturn in his career, because I mean, when you look at it, Kagemusha comes after this. I think Ron came after
No.
this.
You know what comes after this, Brad?
Hmm.
Well, remember, Brad, this is also when he's really severely depressed and it's
Yeah,
a
and I know
suicide
he tried.
attempt.
Yeah, he tried to commit suicide. It was around this time.
Yeah. After this, Brad, his Academy Award winning film, Dersu Uzala.
Yeah. So I mean, then he
And then
started to make.
Kagemusha.
Yeah, so his career started to uptick again. Um, this is probably my least favorite Kurosawa, just because
Yeah.
I mean, how am I supposed to compare it to his regular movies?
Yeah.
Like the epic samurai movies or the amazing noir movies that he makes. There's not
Or
much you can
just
go
like
with this. It's a horse documentary.
his movies where like he has a lot to say. And
Yeah.
here it's like, I don't know what Kurosawa is doing here. Like, I don't even know what he's trying to say here.
I think he, like I said, it's one of those jobs he took in a downturn in his career just so he could have a job. Um,
Yeah.
Maybe with the little emotional part towards horses because he liked horses, which it comes through the film. It's not a purely like bullshit film. Like this was actually he took time and effort to take these shots of these
He does a
horses.
great job with the cinematography.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's still a movie just about horses with really no dialogue except for the small snippets here and there with
Yeah.
very calm music.
Yeah.
I mean, it's overall, an interesting documentary, but it's Kurosawa's worst movie.
Yeah. At least he didn't detest it like he detested Those Who Make Tomorrow, right? You know?
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, and there's parts in this like the horse giving birth. I mean, there's parts of this film, the race aspect, racing aspect, might I say,
Yeah.
but I just we've seen so many Kurosawa movies that I watch this and I just go, what am I doing? What are we doing,
Yeah.
Kurosawa? Like, I mean, this is cinematography wise, I see it. I can see him in this, but everything else, it's like, this wasn't his story. This wasn't his editing.
No.
He did have choice in music, so that's what you got. You got his cinematography and music, but you got little else.
Yeah. I do have to say though, I do like it, man. I gotta say, because what's it called? I don't feel like it's long. I don't feel like it's too long. I don't feel like it's too short.
No,
I
I mean, had it been longer, I would have agreed with you. It's like, dude, like it's just too much horses, too many
Yeah,
horses.
too many horses. But
But
like
but
I
still,
felt
it's
very
from
relaxed.
Kurosawa, so overall, it's still good in comparison to other films and to other big budget,
Yeah.
action films that we've seen that are just total shit. This being a made for TV movie in 1971, purely about horses with
In
little to no
480p, by the way.
dialogue,
In
with
fucking 480p, by the
and
way.
480p with little to no dialogue, it's not half bad.
No.
I
Which
just say this from an area of where like I'm like Kurosawa is my favorite director and Ikuru is my favorite movie. and Seven Samurai and his samurai epics are some of the greatest stuff put on film. This is not up to that ranking, but you can tell it's made by Kurosawa.
Yeah. By the way, guys, if there's ever an argument to be made that we're dick writers, this review is gonna be one. This review is gonna be the this is gonna be the review that'll lock us up for meat writing, Brad. They're like, these guys are absolutely, what's it called, spelling their name on Kurosawa here.
Yeah, I mean, love Kurosawa.
Yeah,
So I'm not even going to put that out there. Like, I mean, but if you don't like horses, don't watch this movie. That's if you have no interest in horses, there's
yeah.
no reason. Like, just skip this.
Well,
Other
we're
than if you're
completionists,
trying
right?
just to watch all the Kurosawa movies.
Yeah. And I sit and I wonder, like, I don't know, maybe, I didn't know Kurosawa in real life. I what's it called, I don't know what's it called, put him off from wanting to do documentaries, because, like, I don't know, I feel like documentaries are something that everybody should have a chance to try to make, because documentaries are very different from narrative. And the documentaries that Nomura made are pretty much, I'm pretty sure are different than this.
Hmm.
But what's it called? But for this being the only documentary from Kurosawa, it makes me wonder. Like, I don't think this is what a documentary from Kurosawa would have looked like. Like, I don't think this is what he would have made. But, like, you're probably right, Brad. This is like one of those where he really needed work, and he's like, I like horses. I might as well make this small little TV film. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a very easy, what's it called, shoot. I'm not gonna need a lot of money, so might as well just do it.
yeah. That's how I feel this movie is, and it's just it's a nice little calm film.
Yeah,
That's really all it is. It's
yeah,
it's nothing epic to proportions of what we know from Kurosawa.
yeah. I'm trying to see what we got here. Somebody says on Letterboxd, anyone who doesn't like this is a soulless goblin.
I mean, I'm not,
Uh,
and I'm saying, like, I'm not in love with it. I don't
yeah,
hate it. I
yeah,
think it's just good. I mean,
yeah,
it's Kurosawa still, cinematography wise, but and music wise, he had choice. But again, this isn't his stories. This isn't his adaptations on stories. This isn't anything really written by him.
yeah.
He did the shots, and somebody else edited it.
But it is very comforting, as you said. It's very comforting, and it's something that is very different from Kurosawa, and it just goes to show you that, like, even when he was, like, in his lowest, he still somehow tried to make something that he felt like was
Worth,
important to him.
yeah.
And, like, and that's funny that we're saying it about horses, but it's like, it's true. Like, let's be honest, like, come on, Brad, like, if you didn't like horses, you think you would have made this movie?
No, probably not.
No.
I mean, unless he was real, like, if he didn't like horses and he just took this as a job to make money, he wouldn't put as much effort into the
No,
cinematography.
no, he wouldn't.
No, because
No.
I mean, there's amazing shots in this that you can tell. Well, yeah, I can tell this was, shot by Kurosawa. Like this, that's a no brainer.
Yeah. Yeah. They're just such majestic creatures, Brad.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not like totally enthralled with horses, but you
It's because
know,
you're not a horse guy.
no,
Okay, horse starring Green Ace is supporting actor on Bonanza. Oh my god. But yeah, man. Not else for me to say. I would hope that one day, I don't know who the fuck has the rights to this. Clean it up, maybe give us a better looking version of it.
yeah, I mean, because it was shot in what 480p or
It's rough.
yeah, it's kind of rough. It's old. I mean, it's also very unknown.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know about this movie until Raul was like, he made a horse documentary. I'm like, he made a what?
Yeah,
What the fuck
Brad.
does that mean?
Yep.
And now I know
Yep.
what that means.
Yep.
It's very literal.
Yeah. It's like it's that, like, not a lot of movies of Kurosawa are as on the nose as this.
No, I mean, like this is a very literal, very
Yeah.
literal movie.
It's a
It's
documentary about
surprising.
horses.
Yeah.
And all he's doing is just talking about horses.
What they're not even talking about it. They're like there's like a few lines in it that's talking about horses. It's not like the whole movie has dialogue.
Yeah. And I do have to say though that what's it called? The voice, the narration is good though. The
I
narration was
mean,
good.
you know what? You know what's bad is we're talking about this movie, and he had to go make this because his Dotus Cadin failed, and
Which I don't understand. I
that
don't
movie is a
understand.
classic.
I don't
That movie is
understand why that
classic.
movie failed. I don't.
I mean,
I do not
it's
understand.
I mean, it was the 70s,
Yeah.
maybe, you know.
So we reviewed that one, Brad. That movie's fucking
It's
fantastic.
fantastic. It's a classic. Dotus Cadin. That movie is underrated comparative in the day.
Yeah. I love all these reviews. Are like horses are awesome.
Oh God, Stacy, no.
You made a horse film. So horse sword fight. Shut the fuck up, Stacey.
Luckily, no. Luckily, he didn't get any of those shots from what I remember.
No. I'm all I'm thinking about is this video of Razor Ramon on a fucking what's it called on a podcast, and somebody sends in a question, and their fucking name is Horsecock Express,
Hey yo,
and you can tell that Razor
hey yo,
is like, what the fuck?
what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Hey yo.
All right, Brad. What is your final verdict for Akira Kurosawa's Song of the Horse?
What do I give this?
I'm dropping my 7 and I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm get.
explain.
That's exactly what I was thinking. 7 out of 10, and calling it a day.
Yeah, I'm calling it a
The
day.
cinematography and the music is Kurosawa,
Yeah.
and that grants it a 7 of 10.
Y'all can what's it called? Say that I'm meat writing. I don't care.
Don't care. It's the Emperor.
I'm dropping my 7.
It's the Emperor's documentary, is one and only, and definitely the worst thing he's probably ever made. But even the worst thing is still better than some of the shit they're making today. So
1000%. This comes in at number 20, above Scandal and The Hidden Fortress. But that's because I haven't watched The Hidden Fortress in a long time. And Scandal, yeah, to me, I think Scandal is my least favorite. But
you really need to go back and watch the Hidden Fortress again.
yeah. I wasn't feeling Scandal, Brad. I really wasn't feeling Scandal.
I had to go back and look at Scandal because I don't think I was feeling Scandal either, if I remember.
Yeah. I really do really find it interesting, like how it's about like, like misinformation and all these things, and it's like it's very ahead of its time. But I just was not feeling the pace in the Scandal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nonetheless, good movie though.
Stacy says 7 out of 10, 11 out of 10 from the dogs. All they needed was horses. Yeah, we're thinking like 12 out of 10 from the dogs. Like they barked the whole fucking movie.
Brad was so mad at those dogs, bro.
It wasn't even all the dogs. It was my one dog. My one dog hates horses for some reason.
Yeah. Oh man. But that concludes our review of Song of the Horse. As always, you can keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com, Twitter at the nerdcore, nerdcore and score, Instagram and threads at the nerdcore, Discord link. I'm sorry, just TikTok at the nerdcore. Discord link is in the description below. And as always, if you want to drop a comment, have you actually watched Song of the Horse? Tell us on the YouTube comments. We want to talk about Song of the Horse. Excuse me. Also, make sure you drop subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and leave a like on the video. All of that helps us out so much. If you're watching on YouTube, do that shit, please. If you're on the audio side of things, leave a 5-star review and follow us on your favorite podcast app of choice, because that helps us out a lot too. And as well, we would like to thank our wonderful patrons, because they make this possible. Without them, none of this is possible. You can become a patron by going to patreon.com/nerdcore and pledging to a tier as low as $1 a month. And you get early access to this podcast on Mondays and Thursdays. And along with extra reviews that we do, we upload them early before they drop on those days that they drop. So we want to thank you all so much. You guys make it possible, and we love you, and we would not be able to do these episodes without you, because you guys are awesome. Brad, can you tell them about our wonderful executive producer, Shane?
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/xsrk, or on Twitter at thriftedil, or go buy something from the Suppy God at presentcityvintage.com.
Yeah. I gave Dotus Cadin a whole ass 4 out of 5, bro.
Yeah, Dotus Cadin is like great.
Yeah.
Like it's surprisingly great.
Yeah.
because of the early because that was one of his films that bombed that
Yeah.
led him to kind of
I
that
just
bad part of his career.
I just feel like I guess because like Dodeskiden was about the slums and stuff. I wonder if like Japan just wasn't ready to confront that
Yeah, probably
and
not.
like I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Y'all failed the emperor and you made him want to actually kill himself. So,
yeah.
god
What the
damn it,
hell?
guys, don't do that to my
He
emperor.
was, he was a treasure.
Yeah.
All I'm
Oh
thinking
man.
right now, when you kept asking, "Do you like horses?" I'm just thinking of the Drake's "Hell Yeah, fucking right" lyrics.
Yeah.
Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous?
Yeah.
Do you like horses?
Like horses. Oh my god. Ah, man. With that said, let's get them the hell out of here, man.
All right, Ro. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat today to talk about horses. Apparently, parts of horses. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I'm glad that after this they gave Kurosawa a budget again, and he got to make
Yeah.
movies.
Thank the USSR, bro. The USSR
And
gave him that
fucking
money.
Spielberg and Lucas there with Kagemusha.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Scorsese was in that group too. So thank all of them, or we would have had more made-for-TV movies and for some poor Kurosawa to make these. So
Yeah.
shout out to all those guys. Appreciate them. Young Yoda out.
Didn't mean to put that one.